Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tony Holowitz, and I want to thank you for coming here to my Microsoft Outlook training. I focus using Microsoft Outlook on the idea that you might use it for work or for business. Maybe you have a job you're trying to get, or you're at a job and you just want to improve your skills, or maybe you're learning how to use Microsoft Outlook in your business and how that can work. So that's how all my training is focused. Word, Excel, PowerPoint, everything I teach is going to be focusing on how to get better at your job or find the skills you need to get a job. So having said that, I think Outlook is probably the most important tool you can take into the work environment, because there are some software packages we're not going to use every day. We might not use Excel, we might not use Word, but Outlook to check and receive email is something we will use on a continuous basis every single day. And that's why I think it's vital you have an understanding of how to use Microsoft Outlook. Having said that, I want to tell you a little bit more about Microsoft Outlook and the way this works and my take on this. Quite often when I'm talking to people, they'll say, you know what, I don't use Microsoft Outlook. And they'll tell me something like Gmail or AOL or Yahoo. Outlook actually has a free online tool where you can get an email address at outlook.com. But today we use email in many different ways. We use it in a web browser. We might use it in an app on our mobile device. So there's more than one way to use email. And because of that, it's really important that you have an understanding of how this all works. And using email becomes easier if you understand some things about it. So even if you have, for example, a Gmail account, Gmail behind the scenes has settings, and this is an example of those settings that allows you to use things such as Gmail inside Microsoft Outlook. So the thing that I want you to understand is that it's not an either-or proposition. You can use email in a variety of different ways. One of the things I recommend is that you consider, if you're in business especially, or even personally, getting a domain name. For example, get a domain name of your first and last name. So for example, my name is Tony Holowitz. I own the domain name tonyholowitz.com. Once you own that domain name, you can set up an email address through that domain name. For example, tony@tonyholowitz.com. Or if you have a business, register your business name as a domain name so you can use Tony at your business name. Very vital, very important to do. But the key here is that you recognize that you have options. Even if you use Yahoo or AOL or Comcast, they have settings that allow you to set up that particular email address in Microsoft Outlook. You don't have to go to one source. For example, Gmail is very common where I see people go to gmail.com or their browser window to see their web-based email. You can also use that email address right inside Outlook. It doesn't have to be a decision. You can use it in multiple places. So because of that, it's really important to know that you have options. And Microsoft Outlook is a great option for using email, and it's a great option for managing email and other things that come along with it. And in these tutorials, I will show you how that works. So I just want to give you a quick overview why I think it's important that you use Microsoft Outlook, and I hope you enjoy this course. Thank you very much. Have a great day.